Gary Kubiak to John Fox, the biggest difference in camp is or was?
I think to me, we're still working hard. I think before we were working hard, but now it's just learning the new offense together, and Peyton's learning it as well. So we're all in a new place, and we're all just trying to get on the same page. And I think we're doing a very good job of doing that.
Virgil, it's interesting when you say Peyton is learning a new offense. It's so odd to hear him have to be in that learning phase. But we saw at the end of last year, there was a lot more emphasis on the run with C.J. Anderson. Are we going to see the less opportunities in Peyton Manning's hands, mainly because of his age?
I think what this offense is going to do is help Peyton out in the long run. I mean, we won't have to rely on his arm so much. We'll be able to, we got guys, we got Demarius, we got Emmanuel, we got Owen, we got myself, we got a plethora of running backs back there. So I think it's just going to help out all of us in general, and help out Peyton when we do run that play action. And he could throw the ball down the field and get some guys into the end zone.
To me, and that certainly makes sense, and when he's got play action going, he's deadly. But at some point, Virgil, and you know this, it's going to be 3rd and 9, 3rd and 12 on the road. Peyton's going to have to drop back, and he's going to have to clothesline one in between a safety and a corner, converging. And everybody wants to know, how's the fastball? Where's his arm strength right now? You catch balls every day in practice. How's his arm look?
I think he looks great, for a guy at that age, and to be able to do what he's been doing for so many years at a consistent level, it's ridiculous. When they tell us when we run a fade route, run to that back pylon, and if you don't get to that back pylon, the ball is going to hit that back pylon every single time. So he's a very consistent, a very accurate quarterback, and I still have a lot of belief in him.
Were you there before Peyton got there?
I was.
So when he came, I mean, obviously we know the circumstances surrounding him leaving Indianapolis and coming there. What was his immediate impact feel-wise? You know what I mean, leadership-wise? What was that like?
It was crazy. One of my coaches, they told me that I went up into the upstairs and talked to my coach, and he said, Peyton's in there talking to the offensive coordinator, go say hi. And I was like, I don't want to just barge in there and say hello. And I ended up going in there anyway. And he was like, hey, Virgil, how you doing? Like, he already knew my name before I had, been officially introduced to him. So that just speaks volumes to what he, saw himself on the team. He went and studied not just what we were about to be doing, but he studied faces. He obviously had to because he had never seen me before. So that just spoke volumes to me of who this guy is and how much of a true professional he truly is.
Wait, did you say that he was having a conversation with the offensive coordinator before you walked in the room? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
So what was he looking in the mirror, talking to himself?
Yeah,
he is the coordinator. Just kidding, obviously. Virgil Green, CBS Sports Radio, Broncos tight end, Tiki and Tierney, 2-a-days. All right, you open up with the Ravens. Far from a layup. How's the game plan coming? What do you know about John Harbaugh's team on defense?
Watching them on film recently, they're a real physical team. You got those guys on the edge, Terrell Suggs and Elvis Doomerville, and Doom was out here some years ago, so I know what going against him was like. It's going to be a tough battle. We're definitely going to have to get real physical out there, and I think it's going to be a great game to open up with those guys. We have a history with the Ravens, so I'm definitely going to be excited for that game.
Virgil, tell us about what's happened on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, last year with the guys that came in, it was built for instant success with Von Miller coming back from his suspension and DeMarcus Ware and obviously Aqib Talib. What's the defensive side of your team look like right now? Strong as ever?
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. We sit back there and think about, like, if I were a tight end going against Von in the game, like how we just enjoyed not having to do that, because Von is just a beast. You got our guys in the middle, Sylvester, Wolf, Malik Jackson, and you got our linebackers Brandon Marshall, who he's playing really well right now. Danny Trevathan, when he's healthy, he's a problem. T.J. Ward, Aqib Talib, Chris Harris, the list goes on. And I think they're going to cause a lot of havoc for teams this year.